Fala rapaziada do YouTube, tranquilidade com vocês, pois então aqui é o Shadow. Então vamos continuando com Alan Wake, vou dar um continuar aqui.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Bom, então vamos continuar aqui, né? A gente tem que ligar pra cafeteria. Cafeteira? Cafeteira. Acho que é cafeteria ou cafeteira? Enfim, dá uma olhada no tempo aqui. O negócio tá tenso mesmo. Cara, deixa eu fazer um negócio aqui que é opções, áudio, volume dos efeitos. Eu vou colocar no máximo, cara, pra ver se vai dar, certo. Vamos lá então. Lá fora tá chovendo. Aqui, ligar.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Vá até Alice. Aqui no caso voltou, né? Voltou 3 meses ou 3 semanas? Nem lembro. 3 anos? Uma coisa assim. Eu sei que é 3 alguma coisa, velho.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Eita porra. Examine as maquetes de capa. Ok.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last.
Bom, deixa eu ver aqui. A parada brusca 1.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me
Snuff. Snuff é uma música do Slipknot.
rerun of my own private snuff movie, a memory of my corpse, alone at my own.
Beleza, vamos ver o outro.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red, a gruesome slush.
Caraca. Tem mais alguma coisa ou não? Não.
Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Tá porra.
Alan,
Ah, ela tem medo de escuro, né?
please check the fuse box.
O que tem examinar aqui, mano?
I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Alan Wake. Nossa. Examinar as caixas de fusível.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
Ué, mano. Ah, tá. Vamos lá, então.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Vai dar merda isso aí.
Mr. Wake, any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Vamos fazer uma coisa que já era pra eu ter feito antes de começar o vídeo, mas como eu não tenho vergonha na cara, que é o volume das cenas. Vou aumentar aqui, ó, pra quando ter cutscene, o volume ficar mais alto, beleza? Vamos retomar o jogo. Dá pra abrir. Pra eu falar com a Sarah.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
I don't have the luxury of being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very
What the hell?
I'll come back later on.
Deixa eu ler. Você viu este homem desaparecido desde o 26/7. Característica: usa truques para ganhar os concursos. Have you been... Só não aparece o nome do cara. Beleza. Vamos abrir aqui.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Pegar o telefone.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Eita
To
porra!
the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot
Mr.
called
Wake, can
Lover's
I help
Peak.
you with anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of... Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton.
Página do manuscrito aonde? Cara, eu tô um pouco confuso, vou dizer pra vocês. Alice vê uma sombra.
Lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again.
Caralho. A mina vê uma mulher de roupa preta, feia pela janela, abaixa a cabeça e começa a rir. Olha que legal. Será que dá pra vazar por aqui? Acho que não vai rolar, né? Olha, pior que rolou, mano.
Hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Tá, pra onde é que é pra eu ir? Tipo, eu tenho que vir por aqui? Aí eu passo por aqui. Ixi! Isso é brabo.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Mais uma página.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us.
Vixe. Retomar o jogo. Tá, onde é que é pra eu passar mesmo? Aqui. Era algum lugar à esquerda, não era? Oh, meu Deus. Opa, peraí. Apareceu alguma coisa pra eu pegar ali dentro. Exato.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Eita caralho. Tá ficando mais da hora isso aqui, mano. Vamos lá, vamos lá. Sai da delegacia. Mas não vai ser fácil assim, né, cara? Com certeza vai dar uma bosta. A policial não vai deixar eu sair. Ó, aí, ó. Começou já.
Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Cara, era eu lá na TV. Que loucura.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you.
Vá se ferrar.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey!
Eita porra!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Esse Barry é da hora. Já gostei dele.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Cara, que isso? É um esqueleto do mamute? Que louco.
She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you.
Ela gosta dele, né?
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking? Wait here.
Não, velho. Tô de boa.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Ah, o cachorro. Ah, o cachorro, velho.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Vamos lá.
What happened? Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot.
Vou pegar o formulário.
What it sounds like when you say stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. It's a good story. Could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm. Seriously, Al, you can't just
Levar o formulário para o Rusty. Cara, esse episódio tá cheio de diálogo, né? Pelo amor de Deus.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Beleza. Pegar as chaves e ir até o carro.
Just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Já peguei a chave, então vamos pro carro. Vamos lá.
To the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Saúde.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Beleza. Vá para Lover's Peak. Opa, peraí. Interruptor.
Real funny, Al. Real funny. Ha-ha. Thank you. I'll just sit here in the dark.
Ah, você quer apagar a luz, né?
Or until I get eaten by a grue.
Vou deixar apagada. Foda-se. Vou deixar apagado essa porra aí. Enfim. Aqui tem uma garrafinha. Opa, bateria. Ótimo. Cadê a bateria, porra? Aqui. Garrafa de café. Eu não sei o que ganha se pegar todas essas garrafas de café aí, mas... Vamos ir pegando. Deixa eu abrir a porta aqui. Opa, dá pra apertar o interruptor aqui também. Que acende. Vou apagar. Ó, o Barry também é cagão. Otário. Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa por aqui. Ah, tá dando pra mirar, ó. Então vai ferrar tudo. Se tá dando pra eu mirar é porque vai aparecer monstro. Vamos lá. Página do manuscrito, vamos ver. Barry duvida da sanidade de Wake.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive episode.
Parece que esse Barry realmente gosta muito do Alan, cara. Parece que é amigo de verdade, não tem? Mas enfim, vamos ver o que vai dar aqui. Com certeza vai aparecer monstro.
This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Ok. Vamos lá. Eita porra. Eita porra. Ih, eu acho que eu tô no sonho. Pesadelo. Aqui tem uma casa, cara. Deixa eu dar uma olhadinha aqui. Ver se eu não acho algumas coisas. Talvez munição, bateria. Vamos ver. Vou entrar. Tome. Ih! Ai, caralho. Eita porra. Usa. E mais história.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode: The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent.
motivation to killing that guy, huh? Why?
And it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy, normal, took a kid to a soccer game, so how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
You must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. The white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me in the agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Meu Deus. Cara, esse aí me deixou com um pouquinho de medo, hein? Ô, louco. Night Springs. Ok. Vamos abrir aqui. Não tem nada. Eita, tem sangue no chão, velho. Cara, eu tô todo arrepiado. O cara falou talvez no espelho ali. Porra, me deu um pouquinho de medo, velho. Vou te falar. Deixa eu continuar aqui, deixa. Tomara que não apareça nenhum espelho. Eita. Página do manuscrito. Deixa eu ler. Rusty morrendo.
As if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes.
Oh, Jesus. Retomaram o jogo. Dá pra abrir a porta? Não. Aqui também não tem nada, então vamos continuar. Aqui tem luz, maravilha. Eita porra! Corre, 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 corre! Tem nada aqui, velho? Quem é que tá pedindo socorro? É o Rusty? Não. Pera aí. Tem mais uma parada aqui, não tem? Página, deixa eu ler.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way. Felt the broken ribs stab.
Caralho! A costela, nossa, a costela quebrada e furando a pele do cara. Não deve ter doído quase nada. Enfim, vamos lá, ajude Rusty. Onde que esse cara tá, mano? Ah, tá ali, ó.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Bom, beleza, pessoal. Tem que acender as luzes. Mas eu vou terminar esse vídeo por aqui. Já ficou um pouquinho grande. Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Se possível, comenta. Então, valeu! Fui!